Facebook and Twitter aren't just for chatting. These social media network sites and others have been used as tools to help solve crime. Public Information Officer Dan Grubb met with us to discuss these social media networks and how they've become a critical tool for the Fayetteville Police Department and our community.
You know, social media has been something that's been on the drawing boards. We have fpdfacebook.com. We now have fpdtwitter.com for the people that are on Twitter. We have the Nixle alert system, and of course our regular website, bethebadge.com. When you sign up for Nixle, it's free, and the beauty of it, you can sign up for, if you have family, say in Ohio or Colorado, you can also sign up for their agencies, get the news that's going on in their area of the world. And you custom tailor, do you want to receive text messaging? Do you want to receive emails? Do you want to just go to the website every night and check it out? So you kind of pick and choose how you receive the messages, so we're not, you know, inundating you with messages, but at the same time it's always better to have the information and not need it than to really want the information and not have it. It's sort of fun when the email pops in, do I know this person, can I help the police out? And the beauty of Nixle is that you don't have to get involved. They never have to know who you are. We've had sisters turn in their brothers, we've had fathers turn in their kids. But what the Blue Light Special is we take a guy that we would normally put out on our social media. He's not a whole lot different than the others, but what we did was put this spotlight on him, this blue light, if you will, on him, and said, let's just give all the information we have, everything. We put his scars, we put his tattoos, you know, where his tattoos are, where his scars are. Instead of giving you the standard mugshot, we'll give you 20 of his mugshots. So we also put their entire arrest history down there to sort of make everyone aware of what they have done before, what they've done in the past, how serious the situation is. It includes what we're looking for, why we're looking for them now, what they've done lately to warrant this. Once we're done with the Blue Light Special, we prepare it and then we send it immediately to all the media outlets that are signed up, our media contacts. Immediately after, it'll be distributed on the Facebook page, on the Nixle page, and now on the Twitter page as well, and usually on the bethebadge.com website as well. It isn't a substitute by any means for having an officer on the street, but we all know, you know, manpower and resources are an issue for every agency. We can't have a police officer on every corner. However, we can have a citizen on every corner that with a cell phone that sees a name, and the fastest one we ever caught was Mr. Baker that I had mentioned to you in 30 minutes, which we're very proud of. Most of them have been within 24 to 48 hours, and the longest we ever went was 2 weeks. So, I mean, it does work. And that's not to take away from the police officers, because they're the ones that have to go out and get them. They're the ones that are catching all the ones that you never hear about. So we're very proud of our officers. But referring to the Leonard Baker case, we put the Blue Light Special out. I'm leaving for lunch one day, and I happened to look inside the interrogation room, and a police officer came up to me and said, hey, there's your guy. I didn't know what he was talking about at first. I said, what do you mean that's my guy? He goes, that's Leonard Baker. That's the guy you just put the message out 30 minutes ago. What had happened was, and we have had citizens turn people in, but in this particular case, why it received a lot of attention was that there was a local bail bondsman had actually signed up for Nixle a while back when he had heard about it, and sure enough, after we put the message out, he knows the details of where this guy is through his line of work. He went straight to a place where he knows that he hangs out. He picked him up and brought him to us. And it's fulfilling to know that the citizens can be this interactive without being placed in danger. If we see a tip that's listed up there, or, hey, I know this guy's address, they will either privately email me and I'll pass it on to the detectives, and we have had that happen, or they'll post it up there for everyone else to see. And I want to point out, as a community watch guy myself, a lot of people are under the impression that, you know, I guess in the old days, 911 is only if someone has died, or only if, you know, it's imminent danger. But man, a lot of the police departments will hear the phrase, I didn't think it was anything at the time, so I didn't say anything. That doesn't help us. It doesn't help us to know 2 or 3 days down the road, well, if something doesn't feel right, if something doesn't feel, you know, if something feels out of place, call 911, get it on record. Don't let Facebook, don't let Nixle be your only means of communicating with the police department. If there's an emergency, you have to call 911 still. Please, if you can, sign up for Nixle.com, sign up for FPDFacebook.com, FPDTwitter.com, and all three will generally produce the same messages that go out. If people are as passionate as I am about keeping our neighborhoods safe, if you have children, if you're a military person that often deploys and you're not there, you want to see what's going on, you want to you know, help your neighbors get together and form a community watch type thing, this is, I can't sell it enough. once you get on, you're hooked. So.